Money can't buy happiness, right? However, don't you wish you had enough money to buy anything you wanted, whenever you wanted, without worrying about whether or not you could afford it? Most of us dream about having enough funds to buy a luxury home, a Lamborghini, or even a yacht. A billionaire, on the other hand, can afford to enjoy any luxury. Is $2 billion too much for a house? Is $4.5 billion a fair price for a yacht? How much do you think a private jet should cost? Do you think $400 million is a reasonable amount? To that end, we've compiled this list of the most expensive things in the world. From a pricey spice to an incredibly expensive parking spot, where people opt to put their money may just surprise you. The International Space Station, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, when it comes to development and construction costs, the International Space Station tops the list at a whopping $150 billion. The ISS is the largest modular space station ever built, and it costs NASA $4 billion a year just to operate. Every day, a reality TV show is broadcast on massive screens in mission control rooms in Houston, Moscow, and Munich. It's the least interesting show you could watch. There is no danger, no suspense, and no romance. You might get lucky and see an astronaut as he or she floats by the camera in space. This is a representation of daily life on the platform, astronauts living and working together. Space has never seemed so mundane. Thus, the ISS is without a doubt an outstanding example of human engineering and ingenuity. This unbelievably astounding structure travels more than 17,000 miles per hour as it circles the Earth. The History Supreme Yacht is not the largest in the world. That honor goes to Jeff Bezos' super yacht Y721 at 417 feet, but Y721 cost a mere $500 million. However, the History Supreme took 3 years to design and is outfitted with some of the world's priciest materials and amenities. First, the yacht features gold and platinum structural fittings, plus gold alloys in the base, deck, railings, dining area, and anchor, according to Lifestyle Asia. It is believed that Malaysian businessman Robert Kuik, who owns the Shangri-La Hotels and Resorts, purchased the boat. Hubble Space Telescope. Despite its age and relatively small size, the Hubble Space Telescope is still among the greatest telescopes ever made. With optics that are nearing the end of their third decade of use, the 2.4-meter Hubble mirror is about par for the course for modern research telescopes. This is in stark contrast to the massive 8 to 10M telescopes that have been built on the ground and the even larger ones that are planned for the future. Yet the Hubble Space Telescope routinely exceeds several of the most capable ground-based instruments. Without a doubt, it is the holy grail of optical and ultraviolet astronomy. The Antilia Mansion. Mukesh Ambani is the second richest man in India, one of the 5 richest people in Asia, and the 8th richest person in the world according to Forbes' list of billionaires for 2022. The owner of Reliance Industries is renowned for having some of the most expensive items. From ultra-luxurious jets to a fleet of one-off cars, Mukesh Ambani's goods are exceptional. But nothing comes close to his residence in Antilia, which, in terms of value, is second only to the British royal family's official home, Buckingham Palace. The opulent manor is an unrivaled landmark in India's business metropolis, Mumbai, and has a stature like no other building. The home's design is based on the sun and the lotus flower, and it is decorated in soft pastel colors. The mansion, located on Altamount Road in Kumbala Hill, was given the name of a fictitious island in the Atlantic Ocean near Portugal and Spain. And it can withstand an earthquake of magnitude 8 on the Richter. The B-2 Spirit, a long-range multi-role bomber. The B-2 Spirit is an adaptable bomber that can drop both conventional and nuclear weapons. It can rapidly deploy huge firepower anywhere in the world, even in the face of heavily fortified targets. It is an impressive technological advance and a watershed moment in the United States bomber modernization effort. To this day, its capacity to bypass air defenses and promise potent retribution makes it a formidable combat force and deterrent. When compared to other bombers, the B-2 has a lot of advantages because of its unique mix of low observable technologies, good aerodynamic efficiency, and a large payload. Because of its limited observability, the aircraft can operate more freely at high altitudes, expanding its range and providing better visibility for its sensors. It can travel about 6,000 nautical miles, 9,600 kilometers, before needing to refuel. Well, all these expensive things which are there on our planet are indeed amazing. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in our comments section. And if we missed one you think should have made the list, write it in the comment. Do not miss checking out this place for more amazing stuff.